Well, folks, oil price is absolutely collapsing here. I thought I would just quickly record a video on what's going on here, my opinions on why this is happening, because I'm seeing a lot of different opinions out there. And so, yeah, just want to share this quickly with you guys. Probably record you a beast video likely tonight on other subjects. But WTI just crossed under $70 a barrel. It's under $69 for WTI at this point in time. If you look really at the past 20 plus years of WTI, I mean, anytime you go under 70 is a very low area. WTI has fallen over 25% in just over the past 2 months now at this point in time, which is absolutely pretty massive move there for WTI. Now, why is this happening, right? Well, I was looking at this out of FX Empire here today. It says crude oil markets broke down rather significantly during the trading session on Wednesday. As we are now through a major support. WTI technical analysis. The West Texas Intermediate crude oil market has broken down even further during the session on Wednesday, as we continue to see a lot of noisy behavior. The crude oil markets are pricing in the idea of a major recession and a serious lack of demand. It was a bit surprising recently when OPEC could not do much in the way of production cuts, so now the markets are making them pay for that. Now, I will push back against this 100%, okay? The oil market is pricing in a major recession and serious lack of demand. Now, okay, well, first off, oil is not a good predictor of if there's going to be a recession or not at all. You could go back to July of 2008. July of 2008, like, oil hits an all-time high in July of 2008. If oil was a good predictor of recession coming, oil would have peaked in 2006 and actually started to fall into 2007 and certainly not hit an all-time high in the middle of 2008. Like, that's ridiculous. That shows that oil is not a good forecaster whatsoever when it comes to predicting recessions, not predicting recessions. So there's something more at play here, right? And also the stock market's basically telling us there's no recession. Either companies are also telling us basically there's no recession coming. If anything, I'm seeing a lot of companies, especially big dog companies, their business model is starting to strengthen based upon their earnings that are coming out now at this point in time. Now, when you think about oil, you got to not just think about where you live, right? Because a lot of people, if they live in Europe, think about European oil demand, or if they live in the United States, they think about United States. Oil is a product that's used around the world, right? And here we go. This is out of oil price here today. Tesla set to break deliveries record in China. With the excitement of last week's Cybertruck reveal behind Tesla, attention, it was not a reveal actually, it was just a delivery event, but anyways, attention now turns back to where the rubber meets the road, selling cars. And in China at least, it looks as though Tesla's continued strategy of aggressive pricing is paying off. In fact, Tesla is now on pace to reach its best deliveries number ever in China, where the market has been saturated by EV competition. So, last week, Tesla's insurance registrations in China reached 17,600, marking a 5.4% increase versus the previous week of 16,700. The count marks the fifth full week since Tesla started delivering its revamped Model 3 in China, right? And so, obviously, what we have going on right now is a situation where oil demand will go down around the world over this next many years, right? Like, I don't know anybody that could really debate anything else, okay? Oil demand will go down over this next 10 years, regardless of economic growth in different markets and things like that. If you just look at what's going on in the sustainable energy wave, like, it's incredible. And so, the governments around the world are really pushing for this massively, and they're flooding as much money into this as possible. So, when you think about OPEC, right, and OPEC not doing any sort of massive cuts right now, the oil market's just not set up into a very good situation, right? If you tack on recession fears on top of that, that's obviously something that weighs in the oil market as well. So that's going on. That is good news, by the way, for the economy, because the bottom line is consumers been hit by high oil prices certainly last year in a major way. And oil, if most people still drive internal combustion engines, it's just a tax on the consumer. And you're going to drive your certain amount no matter what. And so if you can pay less tax on you, more money you can go spend on other things, which is absolutely phenomenal. So gas prices will continue to fall during this winter. And obviously that's great news for the consumer. That's great news for people in the transportation industry that drive semis. So good news all around there, and happy to see it, just to be quite honest, because all oil prices is a big, giant tax, okay? Much love. Appreciate y'all joining me as always. Probably have a big video coming for you later today. And yeah, have a great day.